plantluxxe. Welcome to my channel. On here we talk about plants. Thank you for joining us today. We are going to do a plant shop tour. It should be really exciting, and we have lots of plants growing, so I can't wait to show them all to you. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button, will you? That'd be great. And if you haven't been to the website yet, plantluxxe.com, I've put it somewhere on the screen. Check it out. Also on TikTok at plantluxxe or IG on plantluxxe. Look us up, we're there. All right, guys, well, without further ado, let's just jump right into the plant shop tour. Let's go. Here we are with my lovely skeleton decorations. This one's been sitting out here for quite a long time. This is Rufus. Oh, I'm so glad you got my Crocs in the picture. Okay, so let's start here where all of the good stuff is. Let's start here. So here is the shop, which is really proud of it. We've come a long way. Taylor and I have been busy propagating and making new plants, so we try to keep everything pretty neat and organized. This is our philodendron box here. We have some philodendron Brazil, and we have obviously some other varieties. We've got the neon, and we have some gorgeous cordatums. There are a couple of cordatums I'm growing inside that are really long and leggy. These ones are pretty good, but I have some bigger ones inside. We just didn't have room in the plant box up here for them. These are some beautiful golden pothos propagations that are just really big, and they're so big they're kind of sticking together at this point. Growing into each other's pots, I guess. So let's see here. Yeah, this one's already rooting in this pot. That's funny. Here, it's really in there. All right, so yeah, so we have some really awesome golden pothos. They're just so pretty. I love them. And they are really growers. They are just taking off. Yeah, so good crop, good yield here. And another tray of golden pothos is right next to it. And this is a tray of different kinds of philodendrons. Oh, I don't want to crush that. This is our project table here. This is where all the project plant making takes place. So yeah, we have different varieties in here. We have, some some Brazil philodendrons, and then some cordatums are in here as well. Really pretty. I think I actually have a Rio in here by accident. No, that's not it. No, that's a Brazil. The grow lights make it hard to tell. All right. So there's a beauty. This is one of my most fun prop boxes here. Look at this thing. I mean, these grow so beautifully. These are Paulownia repens. Paulownia pulchra. Can you see it, or do I need to stand back into this light?
Stand back in that light.
Yeah, is that better? So Paulownia pulchra, Polynesian ivy is the common name. Very pretty. I love it. Oh, they are big. I also have some Paulownia repens, Peleonia. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but they're really pretty. These ones haven't really taken off as well. We're gonna have to do another crop of those. It's just that my mother plant has been cut back quite a bit, so I was trying not to do it too much, but here's another really pretty one right here.
I can't get over how big those are. I haven't been in the garage in a while.
So crazy, aren't they? They're huge. Look at, they're just, all of them are big. So this is another Paulownia repens, really pretty. This one has a lot of interesting leaves on it. I think it's from the grow light, because it was over in the grow light section, and now I put it in natural light, so maybe it'll get back a little bit, its irrigation a little bit better. So yeah, lots of gorgeous Paulownia pulchra.
Wow.
So many. Isn't that so pretty? Yeah, so there's that. And then, our Micans box is just gorgeous. Lots of philodendron. Ooh, here, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot. Philodendron Micans. Lots of legs. Really pretty philodendron Micans. Check these out. I mean, beautiful. Just gorgeous. Love them. So, Micans philodendron. Oops. This is just one of my mama plants hanging out here. This is a cordatum philodendron. Just a green, plain old green one. Let me see, what can I do with this? I'll just set this here for now. Another Micans that was sort of mother plant hanging out in here. Really pretty. This, my big one's inside. This one I might bring inside too. I don't know. It's so pretty. It's hard to let them go once they get this big, you know. Basically a mixed bag up here. Syngonium, really pretty, different kinds of leaves. I think this is a white butterfly over here. And I think this is a white butterfly, even though they look totally different. Pretty though. Look how giant this leaf is, Taylor.
Jeez.
Isn't that huge?
Yeah.
So this one's staked up. I think that's why it is getting such big leaves. And it has exposure to the outdoor light. Just enough, I think. Oh, look, a baby one. That's a baby offshoot. Gotta clip that leaf, which we'll do right now. But yeah, this one's this one that's staked up. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, look at the size of those leaves. Look at that giant one. I just can't get over how big that leaf is. That is a big Syngonium leaf. Size of my hand. Wow, pretty. So yeah, this one's staked up. We thought we would just experiment with the staking up and see what happens with the Syngonium leaves, and it's working. They're getting bigger. All right. And I'm not gonna be able to put that back. I have a couple of different random things in here. It looks like a propagation fell in there. Huh. Some different props got in there somehow from this banana tree, or I'm sorry, this rubber tree. It's funny. It has a spider on it too. Okay. All right, so let's move on. Those are just different varieties of Syngoniums. This is a very interesting one that I picked up from a local nursery. I just took a little propagation. Well, they let me do it. I didn't just take it. But this one's very interesting and different. The leaves are very skinny and narrow, and they're very arrowheady looking. I don't know. It's so different from anything I've seen. So that one's, I don't know what kind that is, honestly. But I thought it was neat, so I wanted a propagation of it. When I got it, though, it actually was more, the leaves are more shaped like this. Like flat, you know? Like a T. Now they're all pointy. This is my my Philodendron Rio box here with some cream splash in there as well. So these are all the babies. They are doing awesome and they are loving it in here. Gotta water these guys though again, I think. Let me pull one out.
Is your arm doing okay?
My arm is doing okay right now, but yeah, the lifting is starting to bother it.
I can move over there.
It's okay, it's okay. So this is an example of one of the Philodendron Rios, and they are generally shipped in a small container like this, and you know, they are on sale. Okay. I have different varieties though, so if you're very, very particular about what shape and size or how you want the leaves, they're all very different. Like, look at this one, how cool and awesome this is. This is considered a, I guess, cream splash. Whatever, I don't, it's, they're very, very similar, but they're not the same thing, you know? Like this one came off the same mother plant. Look how many look how the vine it grew now. So lots of leaves on this wonderful, beautiful. You see the cream in there and the silver. Very pretty. Here's another one. They're getting big. They are getting big. Yeah, most of them have more than 2 leaves now. This one is the cream splash that I just propagated it. It had like a big shoot off the top.
Yeah, that one you can really tell.
Yeah, it's really pretty. But I did just propagate that because, you know. And here's one of my other, this is a philodendron cream splash. And you can kind of see how sometimes when it grows, like it's been propagated so many times and now it's got these mutant leaves on here. And you can see that the cream splash on the bottom. They're so interesting. So many different looking leaves on these plants. And you can tell if they're an actual plant from Gabriella plants because their internodes is a very short amount of space between internodes. It's almost really difficult to propagate because the space between internodes is so tiny. And if you want more information on this type of plant, you can always look up Gabriella plants. They have an information sheet on how you can tell, you know, if you're getting an authentic Gabby's philodendron. Even if it didn't come from Gabby's, that's where the buyers buy them from anyway, because they basically invented the cultivar. So I have some non-tissue culture. This one came from China. This is one you got me for my birthday. It came from that mother plant over there that you've claimed. Well, that was actually a propagation from the mother plant. The mother plant's next to it.
The small one?
Yeah. Now the child has outgrown the mother. But this is like just like a random box of propagations here. You know, we've got some Scindapsus pictus exotica. I have a few Rios hanging out down here just because I ran out of space on that shelf. Some nice ones actually. So some really cool leaves on them. More, we propagated a ficus. Taylor, you did this one, I think. You know, just different varieties of plants in here. It's too heavy for me to hold up though. All right, so down here, we have our, you know, philodendron red emerald. They are so pretty and they are hanging out. We have some staked up large leaf golden pothos. You can kind of see the leaves. There's a little bit of sphagnum moss fell on there. Really pretty. And we have, you know, another giant golden pothos, some philodendron Rios. And then right next to me, we have a lot of wide form Monstera edisonii. So I'm just gonna show you a couple of really nice ones. So you can see, based on the size of the width of the leaves and things like that, these are, you know, the wide form Monstera edisonii. And these are in spag right now. There's a bigger one. Well, that leaf is actually not doing so hot. Maybe it was too close to the grow light. Pretty, pretty. Very pretty. All right. We have a couple of, I don't know, maybe a dozen of the marble queen pothos. Really pretty. And behind here is a top box of Hoya. And there's a bird that got in here and flew around and did his business. Gonna have to clean that one off. So we have some that are from our mother plants that really pretty. This came from, as you can tell, our Hoya Crimson Queen. Beautiful. You can tell the queens because they have the white edging around the outsides of the leaves. And sometimes they produce all white leaves. And sometimes they have a little bit of pink hint in the leaves as well. This is a Hoya pubicalis, silver splash. And you can see the pretty variegation on the leaves. Really gorgeous, love it. And these have been some pretty fast growers for me, at least. This is a Hoya carnosa silver splash. Really pretty, speckling on the leaves there.
I didn't know we had Hoya carnosa.
Yeah. This is a crinkle 8. Couple of crinkle 8s. These are brand new propagations, so I just did these ones. You gotta grow. Oh look, ladybug. So just so you know, in our plant shop, we have a lot of beneficial insects. I have praying mantis in here. I have ladybugs. I have lots of spiders. I clean the plants off really, really well before I ship them out. The reason we use beneficial insects is obviously to cut down on any of, you know, the insects that might be on your plants. We also treat with neem oil and things like that. So, you know, you get the best shaped plant possible. Yeah. So some Hoya Pink Princess, oh my gosh. Hoya Crimson Princess is what I meant to say. Yeah, some really pretties. And some Hoya bilobata. These are new as well. I did these probably about 4 weeks ago. Look, they're already getting new growth, Taylor. I love Hoya. They are so fun to grow. They really, really are.
This guy's slower, but it's more rewarding.
Look at the crazy legs on this guy. Look at this. This is the one the bird pooped on. So, yeah, some really pretty green Hoya there. Oops, Hoya carnosa. This one's really pretty. This one is, you can tell it's a princess because the green is along the outer edge, the white's in the middle. And it's the opposite for a queen. So those are some of the Hoyas that we have available. And I don't believe I have the Hoya carnosa Crinkle 8 listed on the website because we are still kind of growing them. But if you're interested, just say in the comment section below, yes, I want to reserve that plant. And, you know, we'll reserve it for you. Just make sure you put your information somewhere. I don't know. If you're already subscribed to the website, you know, just say it in the comments and then send me an email too. But say it in the comments first because the comments are good. We need comments. Okay. What else? Up here, because I've already talked, I didn't talk about this shelf. This shelf is more Hoya. These are more mature varieties. This one's a Hoya Bella and it already has a peduncle. Look, there's a peduncle there, a baby peduncle coming out, and there's a peduncle there coming out. So Hoya Bella, this is how mine started. And mine's a big peduncler. And there's a lot of Hoya baby Bella's gonna shoot out some nice little vines like this soon. But that one it's gonna be good, okay? Lots of Hoya bilobata, really pretty. And is this a Kentiana?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this is a Kentiana. Really pretty. And just more Hoya carnosa, princess and queen. And then our these ones are ready to ship. These are the Cebu Blue Epipremnum. They have lots of new growth on them. Just beautiful. They are in sphagnum. These ones right here are in sphagnum, but they are growing like gangbusters. They are growing so fast. Beautiful. Just gonna give a little nod to the, I have this baby, very baby, Domino Peace Lily. I'm working on trying to get those guys going. It's not very big though. I think I have another one over here somewhere. But anyway, I think I covered all these plants in here.
You didn't talk about the top shelf.
Oh, the top shelf, yeah. So our branch headies have been kind of, you know, getting rooted and becoming familiar with more sun, I think. So I've had a little struggle with the branch headies. These are Monstera edisonii, bland headies. I said brand, I meant bland. But these here are, we're growing these. These won't be available quite yet, but if you really want one, you have to let me know ahead of time so that I don't sell out, because they do take a long time to acclimate. The larger leaves seem to be more, they are very finicky. Let's just put it that way. Very finicky. We have a lot of beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, giant leafed red emerald philodendrons that are really shooting out some awesome growth. I brought one of these into my classroom, and it is, I swear it's double the size already. It's really a grower. You put it in a great window. Oh, they love the light. Yeah, some of these I don't even have on a stake. Oh, anyway, these are all red emerald philodendrons, beautiful. And I even have some baby ones if you want to just watch it grow. I've got some little baby ones that I will sell for very cheap because they're tiny, they're small, they're just little growers. Here we have a bigger, one of my bigger, it looks like a dark lord in this light, but it's still a red emerald philodendron. Here we have propagation. Like I said, we usually start them out in water, okay? And then we move them to spag, and then we move them to soil. Speaking, that's what we do. Sometimes we propagate directly in the soil though. I just find that you get more plants, what I mean is you get fewer failures if you're potting in the method of water, then spag, then soil. But we've potted directly in soil many a time and had success as well, but we've lost a few along the way. I think that's kind of commonplace though. We have some neon pothos over here. You want to come zoom in? So we have some neon pothos over here and some more wide form, babier sizes, smaller sizes, but still they're fast growers. Lots of different varieties here. This is a narrow form and this is a wide form. And we have some non-tissue cultures, lots of these. Rhaphidophora tetrasperma and pink syngonium. Same thing, it's just another box of the Monstera edisonii wide form hanging out down here. We have a lot of propagations of, you know, the string of hearts. We have more string of hearts. These obviously mother plants, big long ones. Look how long this one is. It's all the way up here, all the way down there. It's beautiful. And we have some wandering Jew. These are ready to be potted, but they're in like a little teeny tiny little, you know, grow pot. Some beautiful plants growing here. The lighting might be a little wonky because the color is like purplish, reddish coming through. But these are our gorgeous enjoy pothos growing. Look how gorgeous these are. Beautiful, lots of vines. They are just starting to get big. I'm so excited. They're gorgeous. The leaves on them are incredible. Get a close up of this one, Taylor. Look at the leaves on this one. This is my favorite right here. Just the amazing looking variegation. The purple light might make them look gray, but they are beautiful. Let's take it out in the light just to show them. So these are the enjoy, very pretty. These leaves are amazing. Love these. Haven't really propagated anything from this guy yet. We're just trying it out. Money tree, friendship plant. All right. And this back here are all my Cebu epipremnum. Not all of them. There's some of them back here. These ones are a little, some of them are a little juvenile still, so they're still getting going. But that's the Cebu collection. Very pretty. This one's different. That's the front. We've got propagations. How we start them out is we start in glass jars like this, in water propagation most of the time. And then we move to sphagnum moss and put them in individual cups. So it's kind of our staging area back here. And I have some bigger plants back here that we're growing. Taylor's already claimed this one. This is the non-tissue culture Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. I just have to show you this really quick. Look at how long this aerial root is. It's crazy, isn't that crazy? You know, a couple little plants just, you know, just basking in the grow light. You know, just hanging out. This is variegated string of hearts. And this one is the regular string of hearts. I've got a couple of them back here just hanging out. Yeah. And I've got obviously more, but those ones right there are my favorite ones that I just wanted to grow back there. And then I have some other smaller ones that just will benefit from the grow light that I just have hanging out back here, living their best life. This one's leaves are a little curly because I just potted it up. So it went from the water into spag, and then from the spag it'll go into soil. All right, some plants. My golden pothos is loving it over here. I did bring some of my bigger plants out here just because, I don't know, I just wanted to. We have our Monsteras growing over here in this area. There's several of them that are, as you can see, lots of roots, not potted up yet. I have since found that big plants are harder to ship. All right, and over here, filled with all kinds of different cultivars and different species of plants. Really, there's just a mixed bag in here. When we're in a hurry and when we're out of time and we don't have, the time to pot something up, we just kind of pick and choose so they stay alive. So here's my little collection of ready to go, ready to be in your home. There's so many new leaves on them. They're really curly because there's all new growth. As you know, the pink, I think this is called a pink syngonium. Usually they're new growth. All syngonium growth is kind of curly like that, kind of different. So yeah, this is sort of a mixed bag. These are plant rehab plant back here. This is actually looking pretty fine in my opinion. This is a non-tissue culture Rhiphidophora tetrasperma. And we have some snake plants that I grew from cuttings. They were babies. A couple of other random varieties back there. And I'm not even gonna go in that corner. Oh, and obviously this is my recuperating Rojo Congo philodendron. It's recuperating. There's one bad leaf, but this is where it's hanging out. It really is happy, honestly, in here. There's a lot of grow lights. That's probably why. Okay, so let's start here. All right, let's go in the house and show off some of the mother plants, shall we? So this is the mother plant for the Blanchettii. This is the mama plant. Blanchettii are probably going to be grown in-house now, not anywhere else, because they are very picky. They're very picky. Mama plant, red emerald philodendron. Yes, Whiskey, we see you. We know, we love us. We know. No whacking on my plant with your tail. No plant whacking with your tail, you goofy baby. See, this is what he does. Yes, you whack the plant and then you make me mad. Don't do that, don't do that. All right, and then over here, okay, we hear you. We have big giant golden pothos hanging out, doing much better now. We went through a little phase. Another golden pothos. This one's supposed to be a Hawaiian. This one's a golden. All right, this is our giant angel wing begonia. We do have some of these. I don't think I showed them in the plant shot video, but we do have some giant angel wing begonia, beautiful varieties for sale if you're interested. And then over here, I have a couple prop boxes inside just because Whiskey. I have this beautiful, let's go take to the mother plant. These gorgeous beauties.
Be quiet.
Which are the gift they keep on giving because they just, they grow so crazy. Now go show them my mother plant. Oh, don't mind her vacuum cleaner. Obviously we have to spend some time. This plant obviously grew quite a large amount. And I mean, Taylor, I can't keep up with this.
You should insert footage in this video of that one video where you made this plant.
I know. When we made this plant, it was 4 leaves. It was so sad. Remember, I thought I killed it.
Yeah.
Yep. And because I chopped it up, and I had one pot like this, but it didn't have all these in it. It was like literally one vine, like this. I bought it like one vine. It was like $60. I don't know. It was a ridiculous price. It was $50 or something. Mm-hmm. And I bought one vine, and I cut it into 4 pieces, and I put it in a pot. Ta-da! I don't know. Anyway, that's the mama plant. These are the babies. And they will all grow that big. Anyway, I have my Enjoy Pothos over here hanging out. So pretty. Love you, love you, love you, love you. My Crinkle 8 in the back there. This gorgeous specimen. I bought this big. I did not grow this myself. I don't care. I love her. She is mine forever. You will not get her. I will be buried with this plant. Just kidding. I love this plant so much. It's just so pretty. I just love it. And I love how the pink, how it comes out with these pink like vines and stuff. It's so pretty. I propagated this. I'll show you that in a second. This is the mama plant of the wide form. Okay, so sorry, we were cleaning. Oh my god. All of our gorgeous, long, very pretty, different varieties here. We have cordatum in the corner here. Lichens, philodendron. It is getting harder to tell which one's which, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one's mine and that one's yours, I think.
Yeah.
Cordatum, Brazil, philodendron, Scindapsus pictus,
Argyrius.
Cordatum, Lichens, Cordatum, Brazil. Mother plants, don't you love them? I love them. They're my favorite. Oh. And then let's just show them the Thai constellation because that new leaf is so big. So guys, I have like some Peru that I propagated off of my mother plant. I purchased from Plant Bar, formerly known as Plant Bar, now Plant House. Purchased a big mother plant. Well, I actually purchased two and then I made one big one. Anyway, so here we have this beauty here. Look at this leaf. I mean, is it totally, like it is just absolutely huge. So this is my new leaf on my Monstera Thai constellation. It is getting wonky. I'm gonna have to figure it out. They're starting to cover each other up, but it is just, it's gotten big and I love it so much. Oh my God, it's so huge. But I have some of my pothos, my bigger golden pothos that I'm selling for the plant shop are kind of growing. Wow, that one really sprouted a leaf, didn't it? Look at that. It's like all over the place. So they're very pretty though. My snow marble pothos, it's kind of sad.
Needs watered.
My mama sea boo boo epiphyllum looks great, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. I love it. Let's see. This one's been giving me a problem, so that's why I put it in this window because now it's really doing well. I think that these particular variety of neon philodendron need more light, honestly. So I have them in the window now, and they seem to be doing better. Oh, sorry. My big giant dogtail cactus mother plant, and behind you is a really pretty Scindapsus pictus exotica. Oh my God, this is one of the most gorgeous plants. This is actually yours, Taylor, I think. I have it wrapped around here because it was, going down. Really pretty. This one's one of my mother plants down here of my Rio. I've got two more mother plants of these, I think, in my mama plant of my Hoya carnosa Crimson Princess. Yeah, I haven't propagated any obovata yet. If you really are interested in purchasing some Silver Splash Hoya obovata, let me know. I haven't propagated any retusa yet, but it's on my list of things to propagate. If you see anything in my video that you're like, yeah, I really want to get that plant, please propagate it. I will. I did take this propagation off of my giant neon pothos, or neon pothos. I meant neon philodendron, cordatum. Look how big these leaves are. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I think that's about it for the mother plants. The Crimson Queen is back in here. And this is the plant room, so please forgive the plant mess. But I have my mama plants, my Hoya filibata, which is just, I mean, it is really a beautiful plant. Look, it's peduncling. It's got lots of peduncles coming out here.
It's huge.
Isn't it so pretty? It's got lots of peduncles. And this one's a different variety of bilobata.
Is it the DS70?
Yeah, DS70 or 69, I can't remember, but it's doing really well. But that's okay. So thank you guys for joining me and Whiskey, because she's crazy, on our plant shop tour. And thank you so much for all your support here on my channel. I so much appreciate it. Thank you guys for getting the word out and spreading the plant love and the plant community. I feel so blessed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. Without further ado, Whiskey and I are gonna say bye-bye. Say bye, Whiskey. Okay. Thanks guys for joining us. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, I love you too, baby.